ways down the road from Murder House, and you came upon the gates of Barovia. Are we missing somebody in here?
I don't think so.
Oh. Anyway, the freaking dog. Okay, yeah, duh.
My dog.
Your dog. So these are the gates of Barovia that you come up on. Big gates, headless statues. Oh, are you recording, Ryan? Are you ready? Sorry. Okay. So you got your picnic basket of stuff, right? And the lantern that was on the stick, if you remember.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys have leveled to 3. And do I need to? I might have to import. I think, Ryan, you weren't leveled up when I checked. Did you level up? Okay. So, okay, cool. Cool. All right. So you're at the gates of Barovia. They are open for you to go through. And as you walk through the gates, you see forest and misty forest basically all around. Continuing down the road for a bit, unless there's something you want to do at the gates.
Is there any guards or anything?
No, it's just what you see. It's kind of abandoned. There's nobody here. And in fact, looking from like side to side, it's not even that big. Like, it's just gates. It's not even a wall. It's just gates in the middle of the road.
Do they move?
They're big, and you could probably move them if you wanted to. Like, you could shut them. But there doesn't appear to be anybody. Like, you can't lock them or anything, and there's nobody else around.
I was more interested in trying to figure out why they were there. Like, why are there just random gates sitting in the middle of the road?
Oh no.
Can I knowledge?
Okay. What are you going to knowledge?
I don't know, history.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about this place, so I don't know.
Okay, knowledge, history on a gate. Sometimes gates like this are built symbolically.
Oh, for like a border crossing or something?
Yeah, like
this is like a Trump gate, a Trump border.
Yes, it's the Trump wall. It's like 100 feet wide and like super tall, but doesn't really protect anything.
Does that have any gate houses or anything?
No, there's no gate houses. Well, in the structure itself, there would be like a place for somebody to be stationed at, but there's nobody here right now.
Okay.
So,
would Sid have heard anything, like any clamoring with any of the clientele she's worked with, or anything like that in the past about this gate?
no, you don't know anything about this gate.
Because most of us didn't know anything about Barovia at all, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Sid had heard about it, remember?
You thought, yeah, you thought you heard about it somewhere in like a history book or something, like long time ago, but you don't know any specifics about it.
Are there any symbols or anything on it, like a
Nope, just a
flag or
gate.
anything?
Just a gate.
Any guards like on the other side? Can we hear anything?
No,
Okay,
totally alone.
Let's shove the gate open, guys.
it's already open.
Yep. Picture is wrong. The gate's already
Oh, hell, let's go in, guys.
Okay, if these slam behind us, I want to leave immediately.
open.
Well,
How are you gonna do that? Just run
how
around.
are you gonna leave?
You know,
Gonna climb the wall?
yeah, anything. Get out of Spook Town. Why are we here again? We were going to help somebody do something.
You had a job that the guy was gonna pay you for, that the burgomaster of Barovia, the village of
Oh,
Barovia.
so we were going to pick up a quest.
Right. Hmm.
Okay, yeah. If those gates slam behind us, I want to dip.
Well, luckily for you, when you pass through the gates, they don't move of their own accord. They're just gates.
You could stick a shoe in there. Just make sure it stays open.
Hmm. You continue on into the forest a bit. Um, and in fact, it is much the same for quite a few hours um, as you're walking through the forest. Um, did you guys want to rest somewhere?
Probably.
Yes.
Do we see?
Out in the woods?
I thought we rested.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought we rested like end of last game.
Okay, that's fine. Were you resting at the gate? Resting at murder house?
Not resting at Murder House.
Well, we got to the picnic
Yep.
picnic basket, so it would be somewhere around there. I assume.
Okay. So you would have rested at the gates themselves. So you would have had some time to explore the gate itself, right? But
Okay.
you didn't find anything really. Um, if there is some kind of a small, like mundane equipment that you need, you might have been able to find it. Um, depends on what you want, right?
Um, I want to. I'm trying to find a thing. I want to cook some treats.
Okay. Give me a investigation. You're able to find a rusty cookpot.
Nice. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. That's part of a short rest. Oh, this is a long rest. Okay. Well, if anyone needed to do
Um,
any healing or anything, I
Mhm.
cooked some special food that gives us bonus healing whenever we spend hit die during a short rest.
Mhm.
I don't have time to make the special treats. Just some special food.
Well, you're doing a long rest right now.
Oh, we're doing a long rest? Okay. Then I want to cook.
thought that because you guys had leveled up and everything, so
Right,
you're
yeah.
gonna want to do a long rest, so you have time to you know explore a little bit because you got quite a bit of marching ahead of you.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
if you
gonna
cook
cook.
treats, the puppy will take.
No, the puppy will not take one. These are not dog food. These are chef's cuisine.
What do you know about chef cooking?
I'm a chef. Baby.
You look like a holy man to me.
I'm a holy man chef. Yeah. That's why I was like a Friar Tuck type situation, only not booze, just treats, pastries.
Cool. Okay, so that means everybody.
Not everybody. I can only make 2 of them.
Oh, you make 2 treats
There's 2
to
treats.
gain 2
2
temporary hit
temp-
points.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Super OP. So I'm gonna eat one of the treats and then
Okay.
not Creepo.
The dog.
No, not the dog. Fuck the dog. I'm gonna give it to you.
You know, the only one that
I'm
doesn't
gonna give
care
it
about the
to-
dog that
I'm gonna give
basically
it to-
saved it.
I'm gonna give the other one to Boris because I don't trust Sid not to give it to the dog, and Giuseppe is creepy as shit.
This is quite tasty. Thank you.
Yes. It's been
Do
a
I
minute.
pay now? How does this work?
No, my pleasure, friend.
Oh,
And how many
fascinating.
did you make? 2 of them?
I only had enough stuff to make 2.
I see. Okay.
I'll give Sid the bottom of my bowl so she can just taste it.
I'll just give it to the dog.
So the dog licks the bowl.
Hey, dishes are done. Nice. Good job.
I know. Portable dishwasher.
All right. So packing up in the morning, you move on through the gate and you continue to walk through the forest. And you get it's been about I'm gonna say about 6 hours or so, like quite a long while passes, and then heavy mists start crisscrossing the road, creeping in between these weather-worn trees like gnarled, ghostly fingers.
Arcana?
Okay,
Is it spoopy ghost? Is it spoopy ghost mist?
it's fog,
Oh, but not magical.
not that you can tell.
Okay.
The air carries an unnatural chill, and the hush of silence falls over the woods like a burial shroud. Um, you come upon, after you've been traveling for a while, you come upon well, I guess everybody give me perceptions. And I'll tell you what happens.
Oof.
I need a second. I'm covered in taco.
Toppings? Are you a
Taco.
Sunday?
I heard chocolate.
Help! I'm smothered in
Are you-
gravy.
Are you currently covered in chocolate?
Taco. I was eating a
AFK.
taco. Yes,
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I
Help,
usually get
I'm
messy
covered
in
in chocolate
tacos
syrup.
too.
Oh no, this whipped cream's getting all over me.
Okay, so Sid catches Benedictus right as he's about to step right on a corpse that is off to the side of the road.
Can I choose not to? He wouldn't give any treats to my dog.
All right, you see a corpse along the side of the road, and Benedictus steps on it because you didn't warn him that it was
I
there.
grunt. Do some medicines.
How
See,
corpsey is it?
it's a corpse. It's pretty
It's a corpse.
corpsey.
Is it like bloated? Is it dehydrated?
Um,
Is it fresh?
I don't know if we can tell if it's French.
You can tell this corpse is probably several weeks old. Definitely not as old as anything that you had seen in the Durst Manor. It's probably several weeks old, and you can tell that there's some tears and rips in this person's clothing. It looks like a person, like just a normal dressed person, no armor or anything on him. Um, so, but the tears and scratches on him appear to be from like thorns and brambles and like tree branches, rather than like claws or anything like that. As best you can tell, this guy died of exhaustion.
Oh, that's concerning.
Yep. And in his hand, he has a letter. Well, it's actually probably not in his hand, like in his coat jacket, he's got a letter.
Search him up. Itrovich.
Is that the quest or the invitation?
Uh,
Oh, I
There.
can't read that shit.
did you guys get
Is it
that?
the letter from Itrovich?
Mm.
Indirovich.
No.
It's
Oh,
in
yeah,
the BC Journal.
I got it.
It should have popped up for you.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
letter from
yeah, so that is
from
yeah, that is the letter. That is the letter we received earlier.
no, it should have been letter from Indirovich too.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sweet. And it's in words that I can actually read.
So somebody go ahead and read that then. Nate, since you can read it.
Oh, hail to thee of might and valor. I, the Burgermeister of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Kolyana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, these creatures have drained the life blood of my people. How my dear Idrina languishes and dies from the unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle these lands with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon the power of that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows and our graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we have all departed for a better life. Kolyana Duronovich, Burgomaster.
So we failed.
Um, you can tell, but just by looking at this letter, that it is written in a significantly different handwriting than the original letter.
Nice.
That's interesting. Which handwriting seems more sophisticated?
Hmm. I guess give me a hmm. What? How do you want to identify that?
Um,
Like, do you have a
I,
like criminal background?
I
or-
do have experience with a forgery kit, but I don't have a kit with me.
Okay, roll me. That's kind of what I was going for. Roll me a forgery check. You don't need the forgery kit because you're just looking at the differences between them.
Okay, so it's intelligence plus proficiency.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll investigation because it's the same thing.
Sure. Okay. You can tell that both of these letters were written by competent, pensmen. Like they're legible. It's not just some nobody, that doesn't know how to read trying to scratch out letters. But you can tell the second letter has been written much more quickly. Its lines are much more rushed, whereas the first one is more even, and you can kind of tell that whoever was writing it was a little calmer than the one who wrote the second one.
This is fascinating. It seems the second one, there was a lot more sense of urgency in the writing of the penmanship than of the other one. I mean, which does indeed make sense, obviously, if this person is in need of help and their adopted daughter is, yeah. But these are from two different people.
Mm.
I wonder if one of them is a junior and one a senior. Hard to tell.
They both have. Well, it's the wife, and the other one says daughter.
Wife.
Wife, my adopted daughter.
The love of my life is what the first one says.
Oh, wait a
Oh.
minute. Those are the same women.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
that's why
doesn't
I was wondering if it failed.
that
We
doesn't
failed
seem
the
right.
quest.
Where I come from, that's strange.
And you do notice they're both signed by the same person, but the
So
handwritings are much different.
they're signed by the same person. So this Kolerin Indrovich apparently married his adopted daughter.
In Indiravich's name isn't signed the same in both of them.
Oh, I thought it was. And I'm
I
like,
feel
No,
like
no.
a lot.
I'm saying the name is the same.
Gotcha. Okay. Not
So-
the writing.
Right.
So basically, we're looking at something that could be perhaps not the real letter and perhaps maybe planted versus something that's real.
The concerning thing is both of them here are trying to get people to help.
Well, one is trying to
Mm.
warn us away. The other one is telling us to come.
Yep. The second letter you found is telling you not to come to Barovia. Leave them for dead.
Full of vampires. So yeah, someone was inviting us in to be a tasty snack, is what I'm catching on here.
All I heard was
And I
return
like
for
look over at
reward.
the dog.
All I heard was rewards.
All I heard was there's much wealth in this community. Both of them said that, so it must be true. That's the only thing that's consistent between the two. So I guess we must go towards the wealth.
Well, I have to say, you guys are lucky because I quite enjoy killing vampires. So
Wait, you've
we just want to
seen
go
a
and see
vampire?
what's. Yeah.
I don't think those are real.
Can I do a knowledge on the difference between a vampire versus a vampire?
Vampire. Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Which
It's
religion?
it's just the spelling. It's
Oh,
spelling.
so I can't be a smartass about it. Okay.
Right. It's just a spelling.
Well, I didn't know if one was. Well, I didn't know if vampires were the race and vampires were the monster.
Oh no,
I don't know.
yeah, vampire. They
They're
just spelled it like that.
interchangeable.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I mean, apologies. I know that because I know a lot about vampires as a person. Sorry if I overstepped there.
Well,
But
thankfully,
Sid is also very knowledgeable of vampires.
Father Scone is here, so I think we're safe.
Fathers.
I'll cook them up.
Well, there's go.
Sid, can you give me a survival check? Do you have survival?
Yeah. I can't tell you. It's gonna be good for me, but
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, is anybody trained in survival? Sorry, I thought you were trained in survival.
No,
Nobody proficient in survival?
I'm not proficient. I have a +3.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll me up a survival check.
That's better than a +0.
Okay. Well, um, with your limited knowledge of the woods and things like that, um, you surprisingly notice some like tracks in the dirt moving off into the forest, and it looks like there's a little footpath.
Is it the way he was running or the way he came from?
It looks like the way he was going. Yeah, yes, he was going that way. And you see on a tree, not too far in, just a few feet, into the woods, there is an arrow pointing that way, carved into a tree.
Hmm. What is this strange symbol?
It's an arrow.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay.
Um. Well, fine, fellows. It looks like he was running through the woods this way. Do we want to go that way or continue following this creepy road? Or do we want to try and find the path that he ran away from, which I don't think is a good idea.
That would take us to perhaps vampires. So I don't know. That sounds like an adventure.
Into the woods?
I like
No.
paths. I mean, people make a path for a reason, so you stay
Well,
on
there's
it.
a tiny path through the woods with an arrow.
Yeah, with an arrow, and that one's reinforced with direction.
Well, I am not one for the woods, so I'll let you all
Ooh.
take lead.
Allow me, my friends, to take but a moment.
Taking but a moment. Oh,
Cast
Hmm.
augury.
Well, the DM chooses.
Well, yeah, because the DM knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So
Sticks or bones?
specifically marked sticks or bones worth at least 25 gold. Do you have those?
I mean, can I have those?
I don't think you start with them, right?
No, but I don't know where. Like I could mark
There's
sticks.
sticks and bones everywhere.
Yeah.
But they got to be worth at least 25 gold.
No sticks are worth 25
I
gold
mean,
unless you pay somebody 25
Unless it's a
gold.
lot of sticks.
there are a lot of sticks
The-
here. We're in the woods.
The,
There are a lot of bones.
the point is
This guy's
that you got to have the things to be able to cast the spell. It's
Okay,
not
can I find some real shiny sticks and or bones or similar tokens?
not that will work for this spell.
Can I throw 25 gold into the woods and then pick them up? And
You probably have to get like crafted dice or
I can't craft them.
because you don't have the material that you need.
Oh, can I just carve into them? And then they would
They
be
have to be
marked?
gem inlaid, rolling dragon bones, or ornate cards.
Oh,
Oh,
let me double check to see if I have some cards. Actually,
I don't think we have any
I have
gems.
playing cards. Here you go.
But they're not like
They're not tarot cards.
they're not like fancy tarot cards. The point is
No, they're
that
just
they
playing
have to be
cards.
worth 25 gold to be able to use them to do this.
These are definitely not worth 25 gold. These are covered in beer stains. I'm sorry, dude.
How much be? They're special dice.
Yeah. D- y- If you no, no, nothing you have on you fits the component requirement for this.
Lame.
Sorry,
Well, I'm taking my spell slot back though.
that's fine.
Taking my spell slot and going home.
Take all my fun. All right. First order
Right.
business is find somebody to sell me sticks for 25 gold.
Mhm.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to find those. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's some fun stuff on the vampires. I'm just assuming there's vampires, guys. There may not be, but
I
you
mean,
wanna
the
go
letter
vampire
told us
hunting?
there are. Yeah.
So,
Well, let's go walk through the forest.
are you going through the forest, or are you continuing on the road?
I say the forest.
I say the forest.
Okay. So you
For 2
walk.
votes out of 2. Or out of 4. You guys okay? Forest?
As we're traveling, I want to see if I can find any insects along our way,
Um, yeah, there's plenty of insects
like
all over
crickets
the
and things
place.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll start collecting some.
Okay, you're able to catch some crickets. Or where are you putting them? What are you doing with these
I
crickets?
have like a little jar I can throw them in.
Okay.
They're basically I need them for a spell component.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Everything else
Um,
I can't afford.
um, so you follow this footpath in the direction of the arrow, and you come to a second tree that is carved, and there are 13 tally marks on it, and an arrow pointing further along the direction of the footpath.
There's 13 tally marks. What was the rest?
And an arrow that points further in, like further onto this path.
Did the last one have tally
It could
marks?
mean 2 things.
It did not.
Those could be 13 guys ahead, or they've killed 13 ahead. I mean 2 different things.
Or it could be a mile marker. Because I don't know why you would mark a tree with your kill count or try and tell somebody where stuff is by marking a tree because they move.
Cons-
How are they marked? Is it like in a all lines, or are they
just put that.
different shapes, or
No, it's all just lines, like with a knife.
okay? So not like I don't
Yeah.
know claws.
No, it's deliberate, like tally marks.
Considering um I literally mark tallies on everything because I have a huge ego. I'm gonna assume that this is somebody's marking their killings.
On a random tree?
Hell yeah. Where else do you keep your trophies and your killings?
Hmm.
I mean, I guess that's
Well,
fair.
That's literally marking I was here as a hunter.
can I investigate around the tree, see if there's anything else?
Okay.
Oof.
You don't find anything else around this tree. So what would you guys like to do?
Do we want to add our 4 to it? 4.5 for the dog?
No, I'm gonna go over to another tree
Okay.
and I'm gonna mark all the kills that we had in the murder house
Okay.
to the best of my ability. I'm just gonna
How did you get out of there? I You didn't pass out. You died.
Yeah. It's
Unless
Can I
wherever
that's typically
Can I
what
inspect
happens
them?
when angry women yell at you.
Can
Yeah,
I
he looks
medicine
like
on him?
Jeffy.
Can I medicine on him?
Sure. He's a healthy boy.
He still has a pulse and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he is alive. With a 9, you can tell he is alive.
Okay.
What were you doing, Sid? Oh, you were marking the other tree. Yep. So yep,
Mhm.
you
And
marked
an
your
arrow. The arrow the other way. I'm marking all the kills I had
okay.
just to prove a point.
Okay.
But I want to go forward.
Okay. So moving on forward, continuing down the path, for a little while longer, following the direction of these arrows, you actually come upon another tree that has markings on it. There are 13 tally marks on this tree, and an arrow pointing further down the path. Off to the side of the path, well, like really right on the path, but just off to the side, there is a corpse of a horse.
Medicine.
Yeah, it's a dead horse.
What killed it?
It died of exhaustion.
Is it all beat up and scraped like it was running through the woods?
Ooh.
Yep, and it looks like it's been dead about the same amount of time as the dude.
I want to cut it open and see if there's any blood.
Okay. You shank this horse, and it releases putrid gas, and I need you to make a con save. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're absolutely nauseated, and you'll probably be like that for like an hour.
What is nauseated?
Is that even a status? It used to be. Google.
I don't see it as one on my
Uh,
condition list, but poisoned.
yeah, so you'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls for an hour.
That is ferocious for gas.
You cut open a week's old dead horse,
Yeah.
gouting this putrid, decaying.
But let's be okay. I'm going to argue with you on this lovingly. I didn't just run up and just like slam into my sword into it with my face right next to it. Like I would
I
have poked
mean,
it. But okay.
I, I'll tell you what. Mm,
I mean, I'll take my punishment, but that's assuming that I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna shove my face right into it as I stab it."
all right. You are nauseated or poisoned, we'll say in this case, for 28 minutes. So almost half an hour. Is that better?
Wow, that's like a pattern
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Um,
Saddlebags or anything on the horse?
nope. Not even a saddle.
So we're out in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Horse is dead. Does it look like there's anything that was eating or gnawing on it?
It doesn't look like it.
That's a little strange, isn't it? Wouldn't something eat
Mhm.
something dead?
I mean,
I was also
That
wondering.
thing stank.
Well,
it would be in the normal state of decay, so there'd be like maggots and stuff on it.
Right, but right when it
Mm.
died, it wouldn't be decaying when it died, would it?
But
Does
it
it's been
things start to decay immediately once it dies, like even a week after. Like especially large animals and stuff like that, and people. Like, it would have been bloated and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh, uh,
Oh,
there would be like maybe a bite out of it, like a like some kind of a scavenger picking at it. I was thinking you were talking about like an attack.
No, I was just thinking, like, just what my intention was to see if there's any other native creatures or animals here,
Oh,
or this place just
Like
desolate,
wolves or
nothingness.
coyotes or
yeah, yeah. So in that case, yeah, there would be like normal
Okay,
scavenger marks and bites out of it, but nothing like that would have been pre-death.
okay. That's no cause of death type of thing.
Right. It would have, yeah, it would have been, it just died from exhaustion and then got picked apart by whatever. Yep.
that's why I was wondering, like, because exhaustion can look like I would know this because I've killed vampires. Um, exhaustion can look like drained, like something's
Mhm.
been drained of all blood. That's why I wanted to stab it because I was thinking if it had blood still, then it wasn't
Mhm.
drained by a vampire.
Um, so it doesn't like bleed when you stab it because it'd be all coagulated and stuff, but you can tell that the corpse has not been um,
innervated.
ensang- insanguated or
Uh,
exsanguated.
What does that word mean?
Uh,
had all of its blood drawn
had
out.
all of its blood removed.
Oh, so it does still have its blood.
It still has its blood. It has not been sucked dry.
Okay.
Oop. Oh, I have Benedictus selected. That's weird. Okay. That's why I did that. Okay.
Yep.
Um, yeah. So yeah, normal horse. It just died out here in the middle of the forest on this footpath from exhaustion.
I wonder if it
Uh,
belonged to the guy we found up the way.
well, he died of exhaustion too,
And his horse, and assuming this might be his horse.
right? But you would think his horse would die of exhaustion before he did,
Mm,
because he's presumably riding the horse.
I mean, I'm not making any assumptions right now. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
that
the
would.
horse would ride him. Like, oh no.
I think we have one more rider that we're. I think there's one more ahead of us that we should expect one more corpse potentially.
Let's go ahead.
All right. So moving on. Um, it is a long time on this footpath, like several hours now, walking along this footpath, and the fog closes in on you. So at some point, you're walking through like just a very soupy, dense fog. And I need everybody to make a Constitution save. The lantern has one whatever quart of oil in it. It only lasts 6 hours. Oh, by the time you make your con save, Bethany, you wouldn't be nauseated anymore.
So you got a 10.
Fuck.
That's fine. You all made it. Yep, you all made it. It was only
Um,
lower DC, but
Arcana. Is this
um,
magical fog? Nature?
it's it's fog as far as you can tell. It's the same fog that you've been walking through the entire time. Um, it's
Okay.
just you start to feel very heavy, um, and like breathing in this fog. It's just making you a little tired. Um, but you're all able to push through it and continue on forward. You do finally then emerge from this fog, and you see yet another tree in front of you, which has 13 tally marks on it and an arrow pointing further along the path. Um, but in addition, this tree bears another carving, and well, someone has stabbed an old dagger into the trunk of the tree. And beside it lies a rough carving of a figure on top of a horse. Just above are some words carved into the tree. The horseman rides, the seer spoke true.
Hmm. The Do I know of any religion that does that?
Uh, you can you don't off the top of your head, you don't know.
Oh, can I? Is there a knowledge I can roll to see if I
I
know
mean,
what that?
you can roll
I
religion if you want to see if it's you don't know of any specific rel- rel-
religion.
religious religion that this would pertain to specifically.
Okay. No. Riding horseman omens.
Yeah, no.
What kind of dagger?
It's just a plain old dagger, but it's. I mean, it's like a well worn dagger, like a boot dagger.
Okay. Can I look around the tree, see if there's any corpses or tracks?
Sure. Yeah, you don't see anything around here.
Okay.
Anybody else? What do you guys want to do?
Mm,
Oh,
that would be
so
concerning.
yes, that is incredibly concerning. So that explains the exhaustion.
Um. Okay. I wanna. Okay, we'll leave this dagger here, and we'll start marking trees every 100 paces or so. Make sure that we'll know if we enter a loop.
I've marked the first. If you remember, I
Right.
marked the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying we're just gonna start putting arrows on every like 100 yards or so as we continue.
Okay.
If that makes sense to everybody.
So, Boris, you've been a little quiet. What do you?
I don't like the outside. I lived in a city. I need a comfortable bed. I need a nice place to sleep. This is miserable. So I'm just kind of letting the experts kind of do their thing.
Hmm,
And I want them to get me to a fucking city as soon as possible.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not an expert tracker or anything. I just kill stuff
You,
for a
miss,
living.
are a vampire hunter. I
I
try to get coin from drunk people. There's a big difference.
Did you try to do that to me?
I would never.
Is that why you became my friend?
Oh, no. I needed something to protect me in case shit goes bad. I'm using you for your strength. You know.
Likewise.
And I mean, the father here is pretty smart. I mean, he knows
I
what's
tip
going
my
on.
bald head.
Hmm.
Push my glasses up.
Yeah.
Ah,
We have an artist
Get
there
off!
to make money.
Ugh, God.
I continue down the path,
All right.
giving Jeffy the side eye.
Nice. So you continue down the path in the direction of the arrow, and you come upon um, what looks like a road, right? But running perpendicular to the footpath as you come out of the woods.
Is there a dead man on the other side of the road?
On the other side of the road, you see a corpse
God
laying
damn it.
on the side of the road.
Okay, go check on him. Is it the same dead dude?
It it appears to be the same dead dude that you saw before.
Well, I
Wait,
don't.
same dead dude, but was he on a road before?
Yes, because we
He
were
was
walking down the
y-
road.
you were
So
walking down the main road, then you went
okay,
off to a footpath.
okay, so we're lost.
No,
No.
No,
we're
we're
just back
not
where
lost.
we
The
were.
opposite of that. We're on the road again.
So now we're done traipsing through the
Uh,
woods. We're going to head to town.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not lost now. Well,
we
we are
are
Just
lost, but
can't
we're
we are
get
not
off the
lost.
super
road.
lost.
Yes. Um. Okay. Take a. If everyone is willing, take a little brief respite here so I can do something. I want to cast detect magic as a ritual and then look around and see if I can.
Okay. Yeah. So you spend some time and do your magic ritual to detect magic, and you really don't see any. There's no magic. You don't see any auras here.
Okay. Well, I don't want to go back in that woods. I'm afraid this poor dear fellow did just that till his doom. So let's continue on the path and see where it may lead.
Okay. So you
Um, uh, how's the well? Okay, how's the dirt?
it's a little dirty.
I mean, is it rough? Is it hard? Is it rocky?
Mm,
Is it just standard
It's
forest dirt?
it gets everywhere. It's
Dang it.
coarse.
Brown. It's got
I mean,
worms in it.
it's yeah, it's just dirt. It's yeah.
Well, we don't have a shovel, so I'll say a brief ritual
Oh,
over the dude.
oh, you want to bury him?
Well, I thought about it, but we don't have a shovel, so
Hmm.
unless somebody wants to dig with their hands, I'm not up for that.
Nope.
Nope, I'm good. This is
So
all you.
yeah, I'll just say a brief prayer over him, and we'll continue on down the road.
Okay.
We tried, dear fellow, to figure out what you were running from, or to. Unfortunately, we didn't. Sorry.
All right. So you continue down the main road then,
Yep.
abandoning the footpaths. Um,
Yes.
okay. Um, you walk through the woods, um, and it's getting close to dusk now. Um, and you emerge from these woods. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna. Ah, damn it. So I'm trying to make it so that you can see this without your stupid faces covering everything up.
Ah, is that a town?
Looks like a creepy
the
castle.
the dark woods fall away, revealing a misted, gloomy valley dotted with thick clouds of fog. Rolling thunder clouds cast a gray pall over the land below, no sun visible in the cold gray light. Evergreen trees climb the sides of the mountains that enclose the valley. To the north rises a stony mount with tufts of trees. To the south, a snow-capped peak with rugged slopes towers imperiously above the land below. The muddy road continues on ahead, passing through yellowed grasses and farmland until it reaches a small, humble settlement hunkered down into the earth. Alongside the road, there is a river that flows clear as a blue winter sky through the valley. Far above the village looms a dark, twisted castle, standing alone atop a pillar of sheer stone. For an instant, a distant spear of lightning crackles, illuminating the towering keep in harsh lights and shadows. And then a thick bank of fog rolls in, concealing the village and castle from view.
Now, this is pretty memorable, this place. How have I never heard about this before? I mean, I've been in Daggerford for a while. I would think Giant Castle on a Hill would be a thing people talk about.
That would assume people return after seeing it.
I
Or
don't
that they still have tongues and they can talk.
wait. Why wouldn't why?
Enhanced, right?
I fear
Yeah.
that poor fellow we found on the road was trying to leave this place to warn others not to come. I fear
Or
that's
he was a drunkard and just got lost in the woods. I mean, there's logical explanations for all of this.
It was probably that one. I'd bet on that one.
Mm. Yes.
Well, then to the mist.
I
So,
suppose.
um,
You guys don't sound excited at all.
Well, we've nearly been killed a couple times just getting here.
You're gonna die at some point anyway. That's just life.
Mm.
I have like
No, not to my knowledge anyway.
Mm.
hmm.
Onward.
All right. So onward towards this path leads down right towards that village. And it's become foggy.
How
Uh,
far did it look before it
a
got
couple miles maybe.
Okay, so get there before nighttime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So as dusk, you get there as dusk is beginning to fall. And it plunging these overcast skies into dull, darkening gloom. The outskirts of this village come into view. There's a wide dirt trench surrounding the settlement, about 5 feet crossed and just as deep, with hundreds of sharpened wooden stakes thrusting up like jagged teeth from the earth within. Up ahead, beside a tall heap of charred wood, the road continues over a makeshift wooden bridge, the muddy ground beyond giving way to slick, wet cobblestones. Remnants of some wooden barricades stand haphazardly along the streets. Some appear to be partially dismantled with planks, logs, and simple tools piled nearby. The structures around these barricades bear scorch marks and gashes, and several buildings show partially collapsed roofs and walls, allowing the cold, creeping fog to drift silently inside. The tall shapes of the village dwellings stand above the rest, looming out of the dense fog that clings to the earth. Through flickers and silhouettes illuminated by candlelight, occasionally, the though flickers of silhouettes illuminated by candlelight occasionally drift across dark windows above, not a sound cuts the silence save for the quiet flapping of wings.
What kind of wings?
Make a perception check.
It's gonna be bats.
You see a a raven with blue-tipped wings flying above you. And when you spot it, it caws at you and flies further into the town.
Okay. Well, there's a raven. Shall we try and find an inn or something?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I guess keep walking until we find an inn of some sort.
Oh my god, the scaling on this shit. Okay.
Scaly.
Scaling. Because now this picture is humongous. Humongous.
Humongous.
Shut up.
Humongous.
Right. So you enter the town. Um, and actually, be the best way. Guys,
What?
fucking
Cats
cats
are
fighting.
fighting.
They're fighting right underneath my feet.
Yeah. Who gets to bite your feet? Winner
All right.
takes all the
I,
toes.
I, I gotta kick them out. Second.
Oh my gosh, I can hear them. Oh, they're fighting real bad. If
Cat battle royale.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, the cats took them out. They lured them out as a trap and then ganged up on them.
All right, who's gonna take over then?
Yeah, I don't know what happens when the GM dies.
I think the town we walked into is a brothel.
Hmm. So we just start banging our way around.
I mean, how else would you?
I don't know. We just have to produce enough heirs that the vampires don't have enough people to feed on to keep us safe. We'll have to keep Jeffy from punching all the babies, though.
Yeah, what's up with that baby hate?
We found its corpse.
I mean, you kind of beat it till it's just a pile of blankets.
Can you do that to everything? Yeah, punch somebody so hard they turn into blankets. Goes to Michael Jackson. Screeching in your face and you were punching his baby blanket. How long does it normally take to stop cats?
Oh, they're dropping like flies.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna come back being a bloody mess. Stumps for arms. Oh, he's still got both his arms.
I'm back.
Looks like he's got all his fingers.
Yeah, well, fucking Max clawed the shit out of right below Finry's eye. She
Yeah.
started bleeding all over the place.
Oh.
Yeah. So it looks like she's fine though. So yep. Matt, go AFK.
Ryan did.
Ryan. Okay.
And Bethany.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because Bethany was helping me wrangle the cat.
I know. You were saying how we just got into the brothel.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
Vampire brothels are best.
I figured we wait until.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just making a dick sucking joke.
Mhm.
You know, we should randomly roll something bad just so they get nervous and they come back in.
Mm.
Just to get what? Oh.
God, that's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think Bethany was going to the bathroom, and she'll be back.
Oh, I guess this would probably get it better.
Huh?
Oh, you can't when there's no combat encounter.
Oh.
Trying to say roll, so it says you rolled for initiative.
Back.
Okay. Okay. So where was I? Okay. So you head into the town.
Yep.
And there are as you look forward, there's like a cross street, and then it keeps going further down into the town itself. Um, most of these houses look abandoned, or there's just like very few lights in them. Yeah, it looks like a very sad, kind of decrepit, rundown town.
Mm. Okay.
The lights are on. It looks like it's kind of inhabited.
Yeah, here and there. But there's a lot of houses that just do not have anything going on, and they're like boarded up windows and doors and stuff all over the place.
Okay. Well, let's look for an inn and or the wagon that we were with.
Okay.
See if that Joker actually made it.
Yeah, since they left us.
Yeah. Or if it's been like 1,000 years.
Let's see if this works. Do you guys see
Yeah.
a map? Okay. So this is, huh?
I was gonna say it looks like a pregnant snowman.
Pregnant snowman?
The white blob.
God damn it. It was supposed to be a little spookier because it's woo fog, not a pregnant snowman. Fuck you. There.
So we're approaching, I'm guessing, into the town. So we see the windmill
Yes.
and all of that kind of. So it's actually a fairly
Yeah.
big town.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yep. Um, can somebody move that? Are you guys able to move that or not?
I can't.
Okay. Well, I'll move it for you then. So, you come to this crossroads here. Like I said, it looks like residential buildings, maybe. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on up and down these streets, right?
Okay.
Um, then which direction do you want to go?
Towards the center of town,
Okay.
or towards whatever has the most
Oh.
lights on.
Okay, that would be down towards the center of town. So,
Yeah, I figured.
ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
All right. So, oh, and you see up over here, there's a church kind of up that away.
Okay.
All right. So as you walk down Old Svalich Road, I wonder if I can put. Should have thought this through a little better. Hmm. Uh, on the to your right. So up. Mm, Yeah. So let's see if I can. Uh, mm, well, poop. I will figure something out later to mark it better, but um, over here, oh, my color is fucking white.
Why is that good?
Because it blends right into the background.
Background's off white. It's more of an eggshell.
Okay, so here, over here, there's a. It looks to be a tavern-esque establishment.
Yeah, if it's lights on.
Yeah. Over in this general area, there is well, and yep. So there's something over there. There's something over here. So on the right hand side over here, you see some light illuminating the town square coming from this building. Um, it looks above. It looks like above the doorway. There is a sign hanging precariously askew, um, proclaiming this establishment to be Blood on the Vine.
Could be a winery.
And it appears that the N has been scratched over with the letter F.
Blood on the wife? No.
Vife? No, blood of the vine.
Oh, okay.
So there's Blood on the Vine Tavern over there. And the raven that you saw earlier is perched on top of the signpost, just watching you. And
Creepy.
and then um oh, in the middle of this town square, there is a statue, an old chipped statue standing at the center of the town square depicting a man wearing leather armor and holding a sword. Um, the There's a weather-worn plaque at its base, declaring this to be Ismark Andarovich the Great, Burgomaster of Barovia, Bane of Vampires, 618 to 662.
What year is it?
Uh, 2004, 2024.
Oh, okay. So it's old as shit.
What calendar are you going by?
I don't know what year is it listed. Like what?
I don't know. What year is it here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why would I not know that in game?
Have you been to Barovia before?
What
What
year is
back
it
ass
not in
word?
Barovia?
It does not line up with your own understanding of what year it is.
This place is weird.
So I think that statue was created like 400 years ago.
Yeah, something.
Okay.
Well, let me. Faerun. What year is it? Official timeline in Faerun. Uh, yeah, it's like 14, almost 1500s in
Oh, so
Faerun.
it's in the future.
So this is like 600. So
So it's in the
you would be
future.
from the future. Yeah.
I'm in the future. It's in the future.
The statue says 618 to 662.
So it got created in the future.
You know the date, the year to be 1500.
Yeah. So they created the statue in the future. 16?
618.
618. Oh, so it's like 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying 16 something.
No, 618 to 662.
Oh, okay. So it's like 1,000 years old. Okay.
It does not look 1,000 years old.
Wow. Right.
It looks pretty
And
worn, but not
and
1,000 years old.
that's the dude's name that wrote our letter.
Um, this is let's see how it's spelled.
It was
The
Indirovich.
guy that was Kolyan Indirovich. That was Kolyan Indirovich. This is Ismark Indirovich
Oh,
the
okay.
Great.
Related?
Probably.
I mean, they have the same last name.
Yeah, I was
So-
just saying that for the class.
Oh, hmm
Just like I'm related to all baking supplies.
So Dota, you're like related to him, right? Because he's a
Related.
vampire slayer. You are too.
Oh, no, I'm not that special. I'm sorry. That would have been badass, but not that special.
Okay.
And then across the street, over at the square over here, you see a sign hanging over this door reading Bildrath's Mercantile.
Nice. In first or try and go shopping? It's probably late. Does the shop still look like it's open?
It it does. Let's see, it's dusk. you see. I guess give me a perception check. Are you like what, like how intently are you just looking there, or are you like
I'm just kind of
trying
looking
to
to see if
poke in
like
the windows or something?
no, I'm just trying to see like
Um,
is there lights on?
like not in the front,
So if he lives there,
right?
somebody is there, but they're not manning the shop.
Right. Hmm.
Okay. Then I say let's go to the inn and get some sleeps
Okay.
and some victuals.
All right. So you head over to the tavern. Um, you enter the tavern. Uh, you probably can't see that. So.
No. This looks familiar.
Shut up.
We're gonna get abducted, guys.
So you
The
guys
guy's an
enter
asshole.
the tavern.
Oh shit. Is that the guy from Spider-Man?
What?
J. Jonas Jameson?
I don't think so.
Looks like a
Okay, so you enter the tavern. Um, there is a barkeep at the bar cleaning glasses, like drinking glasses, not eyeglasses.
mm-hmm.
This tavern looks like it's a little bit run down, a little shoddy, but there is a blazing hearth or a blazing fire in the hearth. Um, there's the barkeep. There's also three people sitting together who are dressed in bright colors, kind of
Gypsies.
flamboyantly, which is really kind of jarring to you given the sad state of everything else around here, right? So these people are very, you know, dressed to
Yeah.
to be showy, right? And then there's another man um, sitting by himself drinking at a table, looking, you know, little
Edgy and cool.
edgy and cool. Yeah, he's drinking at the table. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Go up to the barkeep.
Okay.
Well, when we walk in, does everyone stare at us?
Yes. So you walk in and everybody just kind of looks at you like you can hear the fire popping and
Yeah. Everyone stopped.
yep. Hmm.
Hello.
The barkeep just kind of, hello,
Walk over to the barkeep.
what'll you have? And
Uh,
the these people kind of go back to their own conversation, but they're giving you the eyeball.
right.
And this guy is drinking his drink and kind of looking at you too.
What do you got?
Wine, copper for a glass, silver for a pitcher. And he's just cleaning glasses.
Can I get pitcher, 4 glasses? Or is the
Hmm.
glasses extra?
Nope.
Okay.
So he goes behind him to some big casks and he just fills up a pitcher. Here you go. And he slides 4 glasses over to you. He's just very monotone, very
Yep.
yep. Here you
Here you
go.
go.
How noisy is the bar?
Not really because it's not really super populated at the moment. There's there's like 4 other people in here.
Well, but they are talking amongst themselves. It's not like it's just
The
quiet.
3 the 3 uh
Pirates.
pirates. Yes, the 3 pirates are talking to each other and just kind of in low whispers. The hearth is roaring like there's a good fire going in there, and this guy's just kind of sitting back watching you guys. And actually, when Benedictus orders this guy, he pulls up and he's like, "Hey, Eric, let me get that." And he slides a silver piece over to the barkeep. The barkeep, okay, very good. And he
Can I
just goes,
eyeball the gold piece when he slides it over? Silver
silver
piece.
piece. Yep.
Does it
What
look
do
like a
you?
normal?
It looks. It doesn't look quite like any silver pieces you've seen before, but it does look like the gold piece that that guy gave you. It's got the same person stamped on it.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Ah, you are quite welcome. Uh, I'm. Tu- 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 tu.
Care to join us? And we sit down at a table.
So he says, of course, I am. My name is. My name is.
What? My name is
Shut
who?
up. He says, yeah, yeah. I'm guessing you have a question or two, strangers. I am Istark Adirovich, uh,
Hmm.
son of the burgomaster of this town. Well, I guess the burgomaster of this town now, but we can get into all that. I'm guessing you have questions. Please,
Burger
let's sit, drink.
Burgermaster?
Yeah, that's who we were supposed to come
Bur-
talk to.
Burgomaster, yeah.
Burgermaster, okay.
Berg, like Berg, like
I
Town.
know
city.
I'm being annoying.
He's got a spatula and a big poofy white hat. He is the
How dare you?
burgomaster.
I want to be the burgermaster. I'm a chef.
He says, "Please come, sit. I know you have questions. Um,
Indeed.
so what what? How did you get here?
We followed a road. We received this letter from who I
Hmm.
presume is your father. Slide the first note over to him.
Oh, really? My father. Hmm.
I presume, assuming the Adronovich line isn't too branchy,
Indirovich, yes. He well, he looks at it. He's well. This has my father's name on it, but this is certainly not his hand.
then perhaps this other one that we found on a dead messenger, slide the second note across, is more like his
Oh,
hand.
he takes the. Oh, yes. That was probably Dalvan, a messenger for my father.
Yeah.
He takes and reads it. Yeah, yeah. Well, unfortunately, uh, my father passed away 3 days ago. Um, Stress, heart attack. He had a heart attack from the stress of this
Hmm.
town.
Really sorry for your loss.
Mm, I thank you. It's me and my sister Irina now, and he takes another look at the. Uh, yeah. So I see you've been at least informed a little bit of Irina. That
Got nibbled on.
monster. What's that?
Got nibbled on.
Yeah, that the he kind of hunches over and he's kind of getting, conspiratorial. Uh, that devil Strahd has been tormenting us for months now.
You have a devil here?
Indeed. The devil goes by the name of Strahd von Zarovich.
Hmm.
He is a vampire, and he lives in Castle Ravenloft, in fact. You might have seen it above our
Yeah,
town.
with the creepy lightning.
Y- I never thought of it like that, but yeah, it really does lightning up there an awful lot for no apparent reason.
Well, I have fantastic news for you. We have a person amongst our group who slays vampires.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
kind of oh I if only.
There is no if only. I have.
Mm. So is that
And
why
I
you've
and
come
I
here?
proceed to show him all of my scars that are all over my chest and my sides and my arms.
Mm. Can I see him again?
Titties.
No, I don't show him my titties.
You said.
It's true. I did. I didn't elaborate. You're right.
One nip's ripped off.
Brutal.
I mean, that's the point I'm trying to make is that it was
Mhm.
That was a
I
vampire
I
baby.
have every confidence in your capability, madam. Uh, but Strahd, he is something else. In fact, about 3 months ago, right before he started tormenting us, um, a young lad by the name of Doru led a rebellion against Strahd. He was in fact the priest's son. Led a rebellion against Castle Ravenloft. Many of the village's youth followed him uh, to go take down Strahd, but none of them ever returned. Instead, shortly after this rebellion, there was an elf named Rahadin, who is a servant of Strahd. Rahadin rode into our village and warned us that we had 100 days to make peace with the Morning Lord before Strahd's wrath fell upon us. Well, most of the Barovians here fled for Valaki, a city to the west of here. But others remained persuaded by myself and the priest um, and my father, and we defended our homes against Strahd. But when these 100 days were up, dozens upon dozens upon dozens of undead laid siege to our village, returning to attack us each and every night. Then they were led by some strange pale undead that seeped some kind of a reddish mist, and its victims being raised as undead and fighting against us. After
Do I?
several
Oh, sorry.
after after several days of fighting, the we had af- after several days of fighting, we had a particularly brutal attack that left dozens of us wounded or dead. And for some reason we don't know, the attacks stopped and Strahd's forces withdrew. We're still not sure why.
Hmm. Can I religion to figure out what kind of undead he's talking about?
Okay.
I think that's religion, right?
hmm Uh,
Oof.
you don't know. Sounds like a undead.
Unfortunate.
So he looks at you guys. And he
Hmm.
And
tells you
I
to.
look back at him and take a drink.
Mhm.
So
So,
since then, you have been safe?
Well, safety No, I wouldn't call it that. Most of the village has been safe. However, we've been dogged by Strahd's minions night after night after night. We being my family, my sister, my father, and I. We've been sustaining attacks constantly at our home, um, at the Burgermeister's mansion down at the end of the road. Um, all sorts of undead and creatures of the night have been, uh, assailing our walls, um, off and on for the last few months, and that is what stressed my father out and what killed him, I believe.
So how many town guards do you have left?
Town guards? There are none. There
Okay.
are there are
So it's just you left to defend your sister?
and the few, well, defend my sister, yes. She was in fact bitten by the devil Strahd, and I believe is on the cusp of becoming a vampire if he would return and bite her again.
Hmm.
Um, he, for whatever reason he did not simply kill her and turn her when he had the opportunity. Um, but he could be anywhere. He's a very powerful monster.
Hmm.
And he's kind of saying that real hushed, hush, hush.
D- Is he known to take the form of a raven with blue wings?
Blue wings? Not that I. I've never heard of a raven with blue wings.
Blue tips?
Mm, no, can't say I've heard of a raven with blue tipped wings. Um, but I do know that all manner of the creatures of night serve Strahd as his eyes and ears across Barovia. The wolves of the forest are plentiful, and they serve Strahd as well. Um, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So, what other questions do you have? You
I
look at
assume
you look at Jeffy. You, sir, you appear to be a sketch artist of some sort. What questions do you have coming here to our land?
The people, you mean the vampires? That would be something interesting to study.
So you have no questions for me. Okay. Well, I am glad you are as unbothered by what I can only assume is a very jarring experience. Uh,
I guess we have to say we're visitors in your town. What can we do to help you?
help us. There's nothing you can do to help us.
I
There
think
is no help to be had.
I
This
assume
is hmm, you assume?
I assume that fleeing this place, like the messenger, is somehow
Mm.
blocked.
Anyone who attempts to leave Barovia begins to choke on the fog. Those who don't turn back vanish or perish. Um, nobody ever makes it out. He's a sadistic bastard, is all I can figure. He could easily come in here and kill every one of us, but that wouldn't be fun for him. Perhaps he does have Rahadin. Uh, he does have at least two brides that I am aware of, women that he's taken from our cities and turned into vampire spawn. he he gets his joy from tormenting us and making our lives miserable.
Oh,
Hmm.
how much would you say pay a group of adventurers to perhaps kill
Hmm?
kill this vampire?
I don't believe that it can be done.
Hmm.
He he has cursed this entire land, and
And
and I don't think you would even get close to him. I I just don't see any hope. The only hope that I have is to get my sister out of this town, perhaps to Valaki or to Far Kresk on the other side of Barovia itself. That is that is my hope anyway. But there's nobody around to take her there. Perhaps if you would be willing to do us a service, maybe that is what you could do for me.
yes.
Here it is.
But we'd have to talk to Irina about that first and see what she thought.
Yeah. I'd like to take a look at her wounds to see if there's anything I could do to help. Um,
Of course, you are a holy man.
yes. Yes.
I see. And you have, are you wearing your
Yeah.
holy symbols?
My vestments and
Yeah, he kind of, holy man. I'm afraid your God does not dwell here.
yeah, he's been missing for a while.
Hmm. There are divine forces that watch over this land. Two, in fact, the Morning Lord and Mother Night.
Shar.
Before Strahd,
Morning Lord is Ilmeter.
I don't know either of these names.
Oh.
Just the Morning Lord and the Mother Night. Before the curse of Strahd befell us, the Morning Lord watched over all of the Barovian people from sunrise till sundown, and now the sun does not has not shone unobscured for centuries, and the Morning Lord no longer answers the prayers of the people, or so the story goes.
Hmm.
The presence of Mother Night is felt but most strongly between dusk and dawn, although prayers to her during the night also go unanswered. Uh,
Hmm.
some believe that she has forsaken Barovia and left it to the devil Strahd to punish us for some ancient offense that our Barovian ancestors committed.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
So is that the what priesthood is your priest from?
The the priest is he follows the Morning Lord.
Okay.
Even though the prayers are not directly answered, there is still a following of the Morning Lord here in Barovia.
Okay.
Just so mechanically, um, you this makes whoop, I threw a thing on my keyboard. Mechanically, just in game, this makes some sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel your divine powers being fueled by not Ogma because you, you can't really communicate with
Oh,
Ogma
okay.
anymore because he's not here.
Right.
But your prayers and stuff to Ogma have been being
They still
s-
work.
yeah, because the that power is coming from the Morning Lord.
Ah, okay.
And that makes sense to you why you've been feeling sort of a different power like well, what is your alignment, I guess?
Oh, lawful good. Or not
Okay.
lawful good, neutral good.
Okay. So yeah, so the Morning Lord it fuels the good powered clerics.
Okay.
So it makes sense to you why you would be feeling a
Hmm.
different, guiding thing. Um, the Morning Lord recognizes you know,
Goodness.
you're disconnected from your normal deity, and yeah,
Stepped in.
yeah. Hmm.
Cool. Um, do you know? So when do you need to get back to your sister to defend her tonight, or
Uh, maybe, maybe not. She's not. Make no mistake. I will defend my sister to the death, but she is not without her own competencies. Uh, she's had to fight alongside us just as much as I have. So she is competent in and of herself. Um, but he kind of looks out the window. He's like, "It is getting quite dark, though, isn't
no?
it?" Well, you do all seem like very competent adventuring type. I am truly sorry that you were brought to this land by whatever means. We don't get outsiders very often. Usually, it is at the whim of Strahd that people are brought here for whatever twisted reasons he has. Um,
So did you see
but
the wagon right driver come in?
wagon driver?
Try and describe him. I don't remember what he looks like.
Da, da, da.
He used to have a dog.
Okay, give me a perception. Actually, everybody give me perception when he. I assume you're all listening to this conversation. Show who the sketch is
No. I
of him. Oh, he goes. "Hmm."
I'm too drunk to notice anything. I'm way too drunk.
Sid has gotten very sloshy. She's like, I don't see nothing. Um, put a pin in that, Jeffy. Uh, Benedictus, when you mention, oh, have you seen the wagon with the guy with the dogs? And you see the three other people kind of over in the corner get real interested in your conversation.
Mm.
Like
Uh,
they're trying to be surreptitious,
hmm.
but they did overhear you talking about the guy
Wagon.
with the wagon and the dogs and they're like, hmm.
Okay.
Uh, Jeffy. So you show the picture to okay, an accident. Oh, okay. He goes, looks like a blank piece of paper. Is that all? Do you need a drink?
Dude,
A cup, copper for a cup. silver for a pitcher. And he goes back to cleaning cups.
Wait, why is Ryan talking to the bartender?
Because he fucking started. I don't know.
So that guy didn't recognize him, or recognize the wagon driver. He was just like, I don't remember.
Ryan didn't actually sketch the wagon driver.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to talk to the guy sitting at our table, not the fucking bartender.
Oh, yeah. He says he uh Istak Istark kind of nods toward the, like, he's trying to kind of be a little coy too. He kind of nods toward the
The
three
three.
people. Yeah. And he kind of lowers his voice. And he says, "I'm not real sure, but what you sound like sounds like a Vistani.
Uh,
They're they're a people in this land, but they're more like traveling merchants than anything. They, go from one end of the valley, or one end of the the land, to the other, selling wares out of their baskets, out of their wagons. Um, they you know, don't really like. I don't know the exact person that you're talking about, but that
okay.
sounds like them.
Are they
Um,
dangerous?
Dangerous? No, no. I've traded with them many a time. Um, the friendly sort, as long as you're friendly to them, I suppose. Uh,
Then why are you whispering?
so as not to be rude,
Hmm.
Benedictus.
Hmm.
I mean, you're more than welcome to go talk to them about it.
Do you know any of these three? I'm trying- I don't. I don't know his name.
Aragal. Hmm. I can't say that I know the name, um, but you might try down at Madame Ava's. Um, she is at the Sir Pool, Tser Pool. It is perhaps half a day's travel west of Barovia. Um, of the Barovia is the whole
Zone.
place, and it's this town.
Oh, okay.
they're they're both the same name. It gets confusing. Yeah. So if you follow the road west of the town, you'll eventually come to a fork in the road. Take the right hand fork, and you'll eventually come upon a lake called the Ser Pool. Um, that is where there's a large semi-permanent Vistani camp, and Madame Ava is there. She is, if the Vistani have anything of a leader, she is the leader. She's an old woman, a wise woman, a seer, some say.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. We, your messenger friend, wrote something on one of the trees before he died.
Hmm.
Something about the writer writing. Does that mean anything to you?
Afraid
The
it
s-
doesn't.
the seers, something comes to pass. The writer is writing.
Well, um, I've heard it said that Madame Ava can tell fortunes. Um, I've not gone myself. I'm not that superstitious. But some people do go to Madame Ava for their futures to be read.
Hmm.
Maybe Madame Eva would have some cards for you.
Yeah. Is there a place in town that has supplies across the street? Perhaps it looked like that. Maybe.
Oh, yes, that is Bildrath Mercantile. Good luck getting anything from him, though, unless you're very desperate. He sells his wares for an exorbitant markup.
Mm,
Um, but his motto is, if you want it badly enough, you're going to pay for it. So
mm,
just another vulture come to pick the bones of Barovia. He looks very sad.
mm. So in the not to not to be one of those vultures, but in both of these letters, both the false one to trick us here and in the
You
real one,
some bitch.
it mentions that there are great treasures here, great wealth. Looking at the state of the town, how old are these letters?
um, I mean, the letter my father wrote probably is not all that old. Um, if there are great treasures here, they are in Castle Ravenloft itself.
Mm,
What kind of shop
y-
do they have there?
None that I would like to go to, friend. None that I would dare to go to, lest I become an undead.
mm.
Hmm.
Well,
So,
is there an
so
inn or something? Is this an inn? Like,
well, can I, if you would be so kind, can I ask your help in? Would you come back to the Burgermeister's mansion with me tonight, and you can stay there um, and meet Irina,
yeah.
and perhaps discuss a plan to get her safely out of Barovia. Um, I would go with her myself, but I need to stay here as I'm now acting burgomaster.
Mm, yeah.
Um, and then these guys, while you guys are talking, these guys they get up, leave a few coins on the table, and leave.
Mm, I see how it is.
Miss, you've been a little quiet. Can I count on your help?
You talking about me? I'm like way sloshed. I'm done. I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here for you. We'll do this.
She's totally down. She's just being modest about her
I'm
skills.
like sloshed IRL and in game.
fair enough.
So how is the wine? Is it good?
Well, there are two main varieties here. There is a lesser um, vintage.
That's the one you
Um,
want.
yeah, that's all they serve here. But there is a fine wine, very fine wine called Red Dragon Crush that um, that costs a lot. Is very good, very pricey, um, and also you know rarer than the normal wine. I can't find the name of the other one, but it's a lesser vintage. The Red Dragon Crush is what you're looking for if you're looking for a fancy wine.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Yeah, I can't lie. That is exactly what I want. But it sounds
Ah,
like it's going to be hard for me to afford here. What do you all
well,
do
I
for
don't know.
work?
Um,
Obviously, you own this establishment here, or well, the town, I should say. You don't own this establishment.
this establishment here is my fellow Eric's, and the barkeep just Hmm? Mhm. We support each other. There is farm work to be done out in the fields, around town. I try and manage things here the best I can. We have, the mercantile. And really, there's not a whole lot of people left here, so that's kind of about it, other than Father. Well, the Vistani come in and we circulate supplies between here and um, Valaki a lot. Um, it's only a couple days ride to Valaki, so there's it's not too um, out of the ordinary to go trade between the towns. Like I said, we have farmland here, so we grow our food and you know the river for water. uh, so I mean, what more do you want? How what?
Townswork.
Gee,
I don't think they travel through the mist to the other towns, right? In the region?
I don't know where their goods come from. All I know is that they are traders and
Traders or traitors?
traders, and the wares get circulated. So there are not a lot of there's not much variety. I mean, but yeah, we have
Uh,
building materials, and I don't know. You want me to come up with a whole
Whole
economy?
economy? That's what I was about to ask.
Jesus
Like, what the
Christ!
fuck you guys want to know? Like, are you trying to get in on this economy? Like,
Well, Jesus Christ! I'm not gonna like Civ 5 all over the shit. Like I don't know.
Where are the supply lines?
Right? Like
tell us.
Jesus fuck! It's an adventure, not a goddamn simulator.
So whose face is on
I
those
know.
coins?
Capitalism. Can't even escape it. Fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Wow.
Oh yeah, that is Strahd von Zarovich himself. And
Hmm.
of course he is on our coins. He kind of scoffs. Of course he's on our coins.
Because with that we were paid with these. And then show one of
Hmm.
the gold ones
Hmm.
to come here when we received the first fake note. Well, I
Hmm.
guess the note isn't fake; it is a note. It's
Well,
not a mimic.
I am sorry to say I believe you have been tricked. I believe you have been swindled, and I believe that someone has used my father's name and my sister's name to lure you here under false pretenses.
Who would do such a thing?
That is actually what I assumed was happening.
Wait, what? If you assumed it, why'd you let us go in?
Okay, I didn't assume to the detail. Like, I don't know that much, but I mean, I assumed we were getting lured in. Like, obviously, fucking planted letter.
They handed us the letter.
I'm just saying, like, have you guys never mind.
Apparently, in
Probably not.
Sid's inebriated state, she thinks more clearly than all of us combined.
I said so. I said it was a planted letter earlier.
She's.
Shit, I've done that before. I've planted letters.
I've received many letters. None of them have been trickery before.
You haven't. Oh, well, I've definitely planted some trickery letters in my past. I can tell trickery letter.
A trickery treat. I thought it was funny. Shut up.
Okay. So I guess we'll head to your house.
Um, yeah, we can. We can head there. Um,
You can show
or
us about
or
where the
I'll
body is.
I can head there now, and you can do whatever else you would like to do about town. You have maybe an hour or two before dusk sets, or before yes,
Okay.
before the sun
We'll
goes
just
down.
Or so
Maybe an hour, before
we're
dark.
we're fine.
I don't
I
think
say
we
as
have
I like
anything.
start chugging down all my drink.
So Bethany drank 3/4 of the pitcher.
Mm.
And
Okay, so you want to head off to
yeah, whenever we so I'll say we can just come with you now. Whenever we step out of the inn or tavern, I guess, I want to look around and see if I see that raven.
you okay, so y'all are oh, you're already out there. Going back to the streets. Um, the raven is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, I'll try and keep an eye out on him.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see the raven.
Okay.
So you're walking down the road towards excuse me, you see a mansion at the end of this lane. Actually, you can kind of see it here too. Like you see a
Fancy.
mansion kind of down. Um, and along the way, um, you see a woman uh, knocking on doors, or rather, she's talking to someone at a doorway. Um, and is an old woman. um, Give me perception checks. Okay. Boris and Sid, you catch a bit of the conversation that she's having um, with these people at the doorway. And she's pushing a cart as well. Um, and she's the people at the doorway are saying, "Oh, thank you, bless you, thank you so much. We would be, you know, we'd be lost without you. Like, thank you." Let me see exactly. But they're just thanking her a bunch. Um, yeah, and she's handing them um something you can't really see, but yeah.
Hmm. And do the people out there, are they also dressed in very vibrant, bright colors?
No, these are just very drab colored people um from one of the houses that has faint flickering lights in the windows. What would you guys like to do?
Well, that shop is still open, right? The really expensive one, the Belras Mercantiler.
I don't think it
Mercantile.
was open.
Oh,
Uh,
was it already closed? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was closed whenever we went in.
yeah, you didn't really see any lights on in it, or
Well,
candles in the.
probably I'm feeling that we don't want to be out in the streets after dark. so perhaps we should go to the Burgermeister's place to settle in for the evening.
Yeah. Are we walking with him?
Yeah, if you want.
I can kind of like. So what's this?
Hmm?
What's this? Like, and I'll try and subtly indicate the old lady.
Oh, yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, that's Granny. She bakes pies and sells them around town.
Hmm.
They're quite good. Um, here. You want to go talk to her?
Oh, I suppose.
So the old lady goes back to her cart, and it's kind of a rickety cart, sloshing through the mud of this place, and oh yes, Mark, how are you, dear? And the old lady, she says, "Oh, what do we have here? We have new visitors, it looks like." Oh yeah, yeah. These fellows have just recently arrived in town. Yeah, she's oh, my sympathies. It is quite the weary world here, isn't it, in Barovia? Well, oh, but joy of all, if you haven't had my dream pies.
Hmm.
Just
What? You said,
Cream.
sorry, did you say cream pie?
gosh,
No, she said dream pies.
No,
No,
that's what you said, cream pie.
I
no.
haven't.
I'm really
I
good at cream
I
pies. I can.
Oh, fuck me. I never
Yeah.
said it. I never said it out loud while I was prepping it until I just now said it out
Really?
loud.
Yeah, of course they're going to say. And obviously, if you say dream pies, it can
Yeah.
also it also means cream pies because that's how guys' brains work.
Uh,
We should get some of these cream pies and go to the Burgermeisters.
Yeah.
get some Burgermeisters. Oh, would you? But
Ew, gross. Ew, gross.
delayed. Would you care for a dream pie?
Sure. I'm
What are wait,
very fond of
before we
pies of
say
all
we
sorts.
want these, what are they what are the ingredients?
Oh, I have all sorts of dream pies. I have my classic mincemeat pies. I have a maple nut pie. I have also got a hearty potato pie. And sometimes I even have fruit pies. Uh, but unfortunately, I'm all out of those at the moment. It's rare to have fruit to make my pies with.
How much are your nut pies?
Before we get into that, can I roll like to see if she's like of good intention and these pies aren't gonna like sicken us?
Okay, yeah. If you want to do an insight,
I don't know shit, I'm too drunk.
she's
Enjoy the pies, guys.
she seems like she's just making pies.
Well, we have Father Scone here, who's a master chef, so I
Yes.
Oh, a
figure this would
master
be.
chef, eh?
Yes.
Oh, well, then you must have a pie. You must have a
Mm.
dream pie. Here, let me get you. What would you like? Would you like a maple nut pie? Oh, they're
Mm.
very good.
Whichever are your favorite.
Oh, my favorite. Well, I do like the fruit pies, but like I said, there are no fruit pies today. But here, you can have my maple nut pie. Here, let me nut your
Mm. Thank you
And
kindly.
it's just a little like hand pie thing. and
Um,
and she
yes.
says, first you. It's on the house. In fact, I'm just getting ready to close up here and be done for today. So and you've never had a delicious pie before, so you take that one. You're
Thank
good.
you
I,
kindly.
I
You're
don't want
Let
any
welcome.
of your
I don't
pies.
know how
They're
long.
Uh,
Oops.
So,
I don't know how long we'll be in town, but should you ever need an assistant, I would like to
oh,
learn how to make your nut pie.
wow, we actually in fact make them. I make them. We have a sort of a shop set up to produce these pies out by the old windmill, out just outside of town. Um, or well, it's a little further than that away. It's a little bit away. Anyway, at the old windmill, we have me and my sisters, that is, and we have a chef with us as well. You would love him. You would love to meet him.
Mm, I'm sure I would.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, if you ever find yourself out that way, I'm sure we would love to uh, make some dream
Dream
pies.
pies together? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here, take another one. Would you like a here? Actually, take a meat pie and a nut pie and a potato pie. You can have all of them.
Oh, too generous. Thank you. Thank you kindly, madam.
You are very welcome. And she looks at Sid. Oh, come on. Would you like a pie? You look like you could
no.
use something to eat. You look very inebriated at the moment.
Are you telling? No, I'm good. I'm perfectly okay.
I
I
think
don't need any of your
okay,
pies.
okay. If you don't want a pie, that's quite all right. Oh, I have more than just meat though. I have maple. Maple? Very good. Mhm.
Oh man. Do you have a berry pie?
I don't have any fruits at the moment. I'm sorry to say.
I know I should have heard you say that, but I'm too drunk. I don't know. I just want some fruit, and you don't have a fruit pie. I'm sorry.
Mm, okay. Well, if you come back by the windmill, uh, I'll make sure to save a nice fruit pie for you.
If we find any fruit around, you'd be interested in it?
Oh yes, absolutely. If you find some fruit, just bring it out to the windmill, and I'm sure we can make it some kind of a deal. Hmm? And how about you sir? Would you like a pie?
Who's she looking at?
You, because
Oh.
you're talking.
Oh, I have to go with the nut pie, the maple nut pie. I'm
Oh,
just
oh,
maple is such
here.
a delicate flavor.
Indeed, I do love it. And she hands you a pie. and Rhino. So, oh, you're a fucking half orc. Yeah. Oh my, you're a strange one. You're very strange, sir. Uh,
That's an understatement.
do do you like pies? Why not? Okay, you don't have to have my
This
pies.
feels like a lot of pressure.
Oh, no pressure at all. I'm just making sure everybody gets there. Okay. Well, uh, she nods to Istark, and Istark nods to her. All right. Very well.
All right. We'll head
Mhm.
back to his house.
Okay. All right. You head off to dun 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 the mansion at the end of the. Okay. So the mansion itself is all the way. Man, that voice hurt my voice. Uh, the mansion is all the way down here, the end of the street, or maybe it was. No, yeah, it was down here. At any rate, um, yep. So down at the end of the street, you come upon this mansion, Oop. And you enter with Istark, and there's a woman there as well.
What's the temperature like?
Uh, I don't know,
It's
warm,
not cold or
warmish.
anything. It's just comfortable.
It's comfortable. Yeah, it's comfortable.
What are the weather patterns?
Uh, how many degrees is it warming every year here in Barovia? Can you tell
How
me the
is
CO2 output of Castle Ravenloft?
Fucking fuck. It's comfortable out. Yeah. Yep. Does that get you what you need?
Oh yeah, it does it for me. Thanks.
Fucking, fucking hate you all. um.
Me, I'm not doing that shit to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Um. It's dark.
Too drunk.
That's her sister. Yeah. Whoa. um. Irina. Um.
oh,
Oh, what?
cow.
So Irina is in the house, and um Istark comes in and says, Irina, we have guests for the evening. And Irina comes out, and she's got very like auburn hair, in contrast to Istark, who does not. Um, oh, I see. Well, please come in, make yourself comfortable. Um, Strangers? I I don't believe I've ever seen you in Barovia before.
That is correct and astute. We
Hmm.
just came into town. I'm afraid we've been lured here in an attempt to save you, but it sounds like it was more or less a ruse by
Hmm.
this Strahd fellow.
Hmm. She is wearing a very large red scarf around her neck.
Okay.
And
I have these pies from the grandmother. If we could sit down and eat, and I would like to give you a look over if you'd be willing
oh, oh,
after.
oh no, I'm not hungry, thank you. But and you say you want to look at me? What's going? What?
Oh, I'm a priest. I was coming here with the intention of. I'll hand her the first letter. There are no weird intentions. And then
Uh,
I'll side eye Ryan.
oh,
Um, this is the note which
hmm,
brought us here, and it said that you were afflicted by some malady. So I was coming to
ah,
look you over. Then we found this second note that
hmm,
indicates the truth of the situation. I don't know that I'll be able to do anything, but I would like to give it a try if you're still feeling the effects.
hmm. Well, since you've brought it up, you obviously know my situation. And she hands you back the letters. She unwraps her scarf from around her neck, and you can see like bite marks in her neck.
Hmm.
Um, I was abducted by Strahd and bitten. I don't know why he let me go, but he did, and I'm afraid he's going to come back to finish the job and turn me into one of his abominations, one of his abominable wives or what have you. I would like very
Mm.
much to. Hmm?
Oh, I was just saying, did you try perhaps not putting your neck out there for him? Like, I mean, is it
Are you saying it was because of what I was wearing?
I think it's just a really big spider. You have really big spiders here.
Uh,
I just think you could wear something around your neck to keep that from happening, like maybe perhaps a
Gorget.
tight choker or something lined in like and some foul smell that perhaps vampires may not like.
Boris
I just
flips
think
up
you
his
have
high
some
collar.
options. Think you have some options. No offense, just
well, had I thought of that before, it may have done any good. But the fact of the matter is that he could come back and murder us all if he wanted to, and I don't know why he hasn't. So I'm planning on fleeing, but I do not want to leave before burying my father. She looks
Mm.
very sad.
Yes, we could. I at least could help with that, though. I pat my belly. Perhaps some of the more muscular of our group would be more apt or more quick. I don't know. But we were talking with your brother, and I think that we've agreed that we'll try and escort you out of here to one of the
Mm.
other towns. Probably not until tomorrow, though, as traveling at night sounds like a poor plan given everything that I've heard of this place.
Very well. We could go to the church in the morning and put father in the graveyard. Um, that sounds like an acceptable arrangement. Is this agreeable with all of you then?
yeah.
I would say so.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Do you guys do so in between mouthfuls of food because I'm scarfing down these pies?
You're gonna eat all of them all at once?
Well, I was going to rotate the flavors, mix them together a little bit, play around with them.
uh, they are delicious.
Mm,
When you eat the pies, they are very good.
nice. Um, so I'm gonna be like, so do you guys? This may be an odd request, but do you guys
Mm.
have um powdered silver?
Mm, it would be at the mercantile if we did. Um,
Mm, okay,
I don't have any on me at the moment. No.
okay. My my reason for asking this is if we can acquire roughly 25 gold pieces worth, I can make us some holy water to put on your father to try and prevent him from becoming undead. Should anything like that be a worry.
Hmm. It wasn't.
Whoops. Oh,
Mm.
sorry. I didn't mean to put bad thoughts in your head. It just seems, given the
No,
swarms of undead and vampires, that that would be something that you guys might be worried about, and I didn't.
um, Irina says, "I trust Father Donovich up at the the church to be able to handle that sort of thing. But thank you, I
Okay.
appreciate the concern. I'm sure Father Donovich will be able to bless the body and do all of the blessings that are needed to keep the dead where they belong.
Okay.
At about that time, there is a rapid knocking dun, 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 at the door, like somebody. mm, Uh, sorry, like somebody frantically knocking at the door, and Istark kind of looks over, and he says, "Irina, stay back." And Irina looks very anxious.
Do undead typically knock at the door before attacking?
Mm, not usually, and he kind of fingers his long sword at his side, and so he goes to the front door and opens it, and in rushes this lady. She just barges right in, and Istark uh, kind of breathes a sigh of relief and lets go of his sword. And this lady she starts babbling. Oh, you gotta, oh, Istark, you gotta save my daughter. Oh, you gotta save her. You gotta save her. She went away, and I don't know where she is. And she's just babbling on about her missing daughter, her missing kid. And Istark says, I know, Mary, I know. You gotta calm down though. She just left. She ran away and we don't know where she went. Just calm down, calm yourself." And he pulls up a chair for her and sits her down on like a sofa thing.
I'll,
And she
I'll hand her one of my half-eaten pies with a fork in
oh, this is oh dream pie, my favorite.
it. There were 3 of them. I probably have some left.
uh and she scarfs down the half a pie. Oh yes, thank you. Oh, delicious pie. But you gotta save Gertruda. You gotta save her. You gotta save my daughter. And she kind of looks at you, then at you all. Then and is like, who are you? Who are you? Can you help me? Can you help me? Oh my God! Oh, so frantic, so upset.
The pie
Where'd you
should
last see your daughter?
Oh, I last saw her. Oh, it was. It's been a month already, Mary. Please, Stark says. Please calm down. We've looked all over in Barovia for her. We have not found her. And he kind of sighs and looks at you guys like, oh, this is happening again.
Oh, not doing that.
Were you gonna punch her?
No command. Sleep. No. I could do that. Uh
Well, what do Boris and everybody else want to do?
Well, it's much too late to do anything else tonight, isn't it?
Talk to this lady.
I I am too drunk. I
Okay.
agree with everything Boris says because he's smart.
Now, I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, I am pretty smart.
Okay.
Can you describe what your daughter looks like? What she be wearing? What she likes to do?
Oh, yeah, she's my little baby, my little girl. She likes to stay in her room and play with her toys. She wears the dresses that I make her, and she likes it when I make her uh good things to eat, and my stews and my my
And you said it was a month since she ran away?
baked goods. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long she's been gone. Oh, my baby's gone. Oh dear.
Did she disappear in the night or during the day?
Oh, is Stark kind of interjects. He's like, we believe she ran away. Um, to start out on her own. And Mary's like, "Oh, but you gotta find her. You gotta bring her back. She belongs at home with me in her room, with everything that she needs right there." And it starts, "Yes, yes, yes. I know. Please calm down."
Um. Okay. Uh. Okay. So I'm gonna go up to her. I'll be like, all right. Do I have your permission to cast a spell on you?
What do you want to do? What are you doing?
It's just a spell that I think will help.
Okay, if you want to help, go for it.
All
Yes,
right.
please.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, all right. I need you to. We will do what we can here. We'll discuss it and try and form a plan of action. What's best is if you go home in case she comes back that you aren't missing, so then she doesn't get in a panic thinking that her mother has disappeared. So if you can go home and prepare the house for her and get a good night's rest so she's not sleepy.
She
She saved.
she's 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 like, "What? Doesn't give me a persuasion check."
Where'd it go? Oof. Oof.
You cannot.
She
Oh, I
totally
was
gets
just
the
about to
fuck off
ask.
vibes I'm putting out.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
was just
god.
about to ask if I could assist because I'm quite persuasive, but I don't know how I'm gonna
Uh,
assist with that thing.
yeah, go ahead. What do you want to say? You're
Uh,
persuasive. What do you want to tell her?
damn it!
You
I'm
can be
too
like all
drunk to do
hugging
this
on
right now.
well, but what would drunk Sid do? Would you be like all hugging on her in her face, complimenting her?
Oh, dang, yeah, she would be. She totally would be.
Like totally flirting coming
Like,
on to her?
good best friends.
We already gave
Like,
her a
I'm
pie.
gonna give you
Like,
some good advice.
Oh, what is so
Yep.
drunk Sid kind of is talking to her, and hey, we're gonna do all sorts of good things for you, and we'll find Gertruda. Gertruda is the name of the daughter. I think I said that. Yeah. And Sid kind of leads her over to the door and out the door, and then like closes it with her outside. Oh,
Damn near close to 9. Well, I didn't mean to push that.
whoa.
whoa. And then snipes her through the window. uh, Isark says, I apologize. That is Mary. Her daughter Gertruda is has been missing now for about a month. I believe she ran away to get away from her mother's influence. Um, she's a young lady and needs to be out on her own and not under the thumb of her overbearing mother. As you can see, she's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. But if you do happen to run across Gertruda, if you could tell her to maybe come back and we can reconcile some things. Um, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that.
We'll
Okay.
definitely see what we can do.
Okay, well, with that said, there's there is a room down the hallway where like a sleeping quarters. Um, our father is in this room over here. I suggest we get a good night's rest.
Yep, I was gonna try and look at your sister real quick before we
Oh,
retire.
okay, yeah. So you check her out. She's got this auburn hair, which is remarkable because everybody else that you've seen here has like black or gray hair. She's the only
Okay.
one you've seen with reddish hair.
Okay. I I meant more her wounds and symptoms.
Okay, it looks like she's got bites on her neck or a bite on her neck.
Is
Um,
it all right? Oh, okay. I'll okay. Well, I don't know if this will do anything, but we can try this and cast lesser restoration.
okay. Um, it it doesn't really affect the wound at all.
Okay.
Um, but oh well, I feel better. Thank you.
Okay. And I got one more I'd like to try,
Okay.
and I'll just cast Cure Wounds to
Okay.
try and
Uh,
heal
the
the bite.
the bite itself doesn't go away, but she's a little more refreshed, a little
Okay.
more comfortable. I thank you. Benedictus, you said, yes?
Yes.
Oh, well, I thank you, Benedictus. I am in good hands. I can tell.
Nope.
Um, so yeah, so they go and they say, well, we're going to go. We'll go retire to the the bedrooms upstairs. You guys can sleep in this quarters down here.
Okay.
Um, okay.
Awaken us if anything attacks or whatever.
Okay. Awaken you if anything attacks or whatever.
Well, your brother mentioned something about fending off undeads
Uh,
periodically. He didn't
yeah,
sound
sometimes.
particularly concerned that it would happen, but
Well,
should anything.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, if I do hear anything, I will let you know. Okay. So you guys gonna go to sleep?
Yep. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some rest.
You
All right. So, shoop, oops. All right, you guys sleep. Okay, I can probably.
Oh, did we finish the long rest? Or is this waking us up? I was trying to get my spells back.
All right. So, in the middle of the night,
So before long rest?
before long rest, yes,
Okay.
you are awakened by howling outside. And Um, there are several wolves that crash through your window. Hello,
Hi.
am I? Several wolves are attacking you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're through the window. They can't get in the window shut.
They
Window's open.
they bust,
Scared.
they busted through the window like.
Oh no, I'm so surprised that there was a
That's
fight.
rude.
Oh, it's before long
Sorry.
rest. I still have my 2 hit points.
I know that was an asshole thing, but I just wasn't sure how to reply because you were like,
Like,
"Guys, several wolves come
s-
through."
surprise! You guys are like, yeah, whatever. Fuck off. Like,
I'm tired.
Sleeping.
whoa.
I was
Trying to
expecting
sleep,
zombies.
bitches.
But I wanted to have a combat.
You know,
Okay, there we go.
Do they surprise us? Do they have a special round or something?
Well, I mean, you are all asleep. You didn't set up watches or anything. So,
Yeah, and I wasn't listening for no wolves. Did my puppy know?
uh, hmm,
Would my puppy have woken me up?
well, I mean, the wolves crashed through the window. So,
Yeah, but dogs have like supersonic hearing.
that's impossible.
I feel like my dog would have like heard something and been like, "What the fuck?" and got upset and would have woke us up. Just saying. I'm such an
he's
asshole
not,
tonight.
Yeah, he wouldn't have known any better any more than you would have.
and we don't know that he's even trained guard dog. He's just a dog.
He was guarding us underneath the bed. Remember,
He was hiding under a bed.
he was guarding us.
So yeah, I guess their surprise round is they're busting through this window. Shards of glass everywhere. Oh my god, close quarter combat. Um, so they all get into position, and Jeffy, you are awakened what by these wolves howling and jumping in through your window. Um, you are prone in your bed, unarmed and clothed however you would go to bed.
Would Jeffy be naked?
Right. Uh, probably propped it up like somewhere or laid it down next to your bed or something. Okay. Um, I'll let you pick up your quarterstaff. Yeah, sure. With one right in front of you. hmm 17 hits. 3 bonk damage. All right. Next. Oh, go ahead. Key. Okay. That gives you some more AC or something. Oh, yeah. Dodge action is like,
4.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's like you get like +4 AC because you're like I'm gonna dodge your shit. Like anybody can do a dodge. You're just doing it as a bonus action. Um. Oh, I gotta start the combat. Here we go. Okay.
Oh,
Next,
enemies get disadvantage.
Oh, enemies get disadvantage. Oh, that's
Yep.
even better.
Yep. Enemies get disadvantage. You get advantage on dex saving throws to avoid enemy hostile spells.
All right, Sid, your turn. You're
Yeah.
laying in bed.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, so you
Okay.
would be in bed, like over one.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. I get startled. I wake up because I'm still kind of drunk. Throw everything down. Gonna use my first action to grab my bow,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my. I think it's the one. Is it action surge? I think it is for the secondary action. Because I think it's an appropriate time to action surge when I get fucking surprised
Okay.
by things trying to eat my face. So that gives me another action, and I'm gonna use my bow to attack the one that's next to my dog.
Okay. Go ahead. That'll hit. Damn. Yep. Anything else?
Um, yeah, I'm gonna go stand behind my dog just
Okay.
because it makes more space for them to get to me.
Okay. Boris.
All right. So, we're saying I can free action like a weapon in my hand, like a dagger or something.
Yeah. I would figure that your guy would probably sleep with
Sleep with 1 or 6.
knives on him. Yeah.
All right. So I want to grab my dagger
Hmm.
and I'm going to do this. So I'm going to cast Booming Blade and then use that attack to attack with sneak attack on the wolf right next to me.
Okay. Uh, okay, so if it moves it, okay, that's the same thing Clinton's using.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That'll hit. So, were you doing it on this guy or this guy? That
So,
one?
yeah, I'm thinking he's right next to me, so I'm going to grab the dagger off my chest and just kind of strike out as I'm just laying there.
How do you get sneak attack on him?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
They sneaked on us.
Well, then I guess I'll do this.
Okay.
Fall out of the foot of the bed and then just
And attack
roll and tumble and attack that
this
guy.
guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, rogues, so tricksy.
All right. Benedictus.
Okay. I'm going to sit up and be like, oh, oh. I'm gonna stand up on my bed and back into the corner, and I'm gonna cast Bless on everyone except for me and the dog.
Okay. Everybody is blessed. Bless. Anything else? Is that it?
Ogma preserve us. Oh, and I'll snatch up my shield, but I don't have any armor on.
Okay. Wolfie Wolf, almost dead wolf here, is gonna do an do a where is it? Do a heckin' bite on Boris. 11 hit.
That will not hit.
Oh. Um. Then The next wolf is going to move over here and do another heckin' bite on Boris. 15.
That'll hit.
Okay. I need you to make a DC 11 strength saving throw.
with a +4 d4.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, you take 10 bite damage and you are prone.
Oof.
Ouch.
Uh, is there a prone status
Yeah, I'm
effect?
going for it.
Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. Next wolf going up for Benedictus. Gonna bite. 15 hit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 8 damage and a strength saving throw. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I'm like, how did you crit and get a. Okay, you're fine. It's green because
Oh, it's green. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You, you don't know that it's green. It's green. So it passed. Okay. Okay. And then,
Yeah, I have a -9 of my strength save.
like, what the fuck? How'd that happen? And the last one. Well, oops. Uh, that hits. Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
your
It took
dog's
me a
not a
second
battle
to
dog.
realize that you were hitting my puppy.
You're the one hiding behind it.
You hid behind him.
Wow, I didn't realize he was this squishy.
He's
Now
just
I'll
a
be
dog.
extra protective. Now my dog's gonna fucking rip your face off.
So now I guess he's gonna bite back.
It's a good dog.
Oh shit!
Fuck you, man.
Yeah,
Dead.
yeah,
Yep. Good dog. Good puppy. Don't
actually
worry.
is
We'll get Skull Master to heal you. Don't worry.
definite burrowing.
Wait, is that a new dog? Okay.
No, I was looking for the status effect. The dead.
Don't worry.
status
Don't worry,
effect.
puppy. We'll get you healed.
All right. Top of the order, Heffy.
You have a +d4.
That will hit. Yep. Had 1 hit point left. He did. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That'll hit. 5. Okay. That'll also hit. Another 5. Why do you guys like leaving these guys at 1 hit point? Well, and what? Okay. Okay. You could push him like into that space, maybe. No, because that's not really a push. Okay. So I have to do a. Okay.
Dex at 12.
He saves. Alrighty. Um, Sid.
I get blessed, right? I'm blessed.
Yes.
Cool. I'm a sharpshooter, that thing, where it's -5 to my attack
Mhm.
roll, but blessed, so it should be -1.
Well, it'll
It's a
yeah.
D4.
It's a
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I'll roll that, but I'll just roll that just to get it out.
Okay. Nice. So you're
Okay.
gonna shoot the full health one?
Yeah. How did you know?
Because you're all right. Do your attack.
So that would be like, okay, math's hard for me right now. So -5, I got a 4,
So it's
So
only
it's
minus.
a -1.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit it.
And then that gives me how much damage?
Plus 10.
Plus 10, just a solid. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
Yep. You shoot the wolf and it's dead.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm done now. I'm sure you got this, Mr. Scone. You got this. The one that's on you. One.
All right, Boris, you one of them got bonked to death, and the other one just got shot through the neck with an arrow out of nowhere. Boom.
Amazing. All right. I'll stand up.
Okay.
And I will throw a dagger at the only dog left.
Okay. That'll hit. You do the 1 hit point of damage
Nice.
and kill this dog.
I hit it with the handle, but it still was enough to make it go down.
It was sneak attack.
It's fine.
Huh?
So, Sir Scone, can you please heal my dog?
No. We need to go check on the others.
Oh God.
Through the front door, you hear a like a loud bang, and yep. A Benedictus. It's your turn. You hear a
Guys.
loud crash come through the front door.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna start yelling
Okay.
as though that this wasn't loud enough. Like, hey guys, there's wolves breaking into the house.
Okay. You yell.
And I'm gonna find my mace,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Okay. You're not going to move anywhere.
I'm not going out there.
Oh,
I don't have any
okay.
armor on.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could start the fucking 6 rounds or 60 rounds that it takes to put it on, but
I mean, you could heal my dog. Sure.
It's not your dog. It's a dog.
It is my dog that is
Uh,
protected.
Lancelot backs off into under the bed.
Yeah.
Jeffy, you hear crashing come from outside. You see a big old heckin' wolf right there, right there. Mhm. Okay. 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 Sid.
If I move out into the hallway, do I lose bless?
No,
Okay.
you have it
You
as
have
long
it
as he stays concentrating on it for a minute.
for a minute.
Okay. 30. I moved here.
Okay.
I'm going sharpshooter.
Okay.
I'm doing my bless first. I'm doing the same thing I did before. Oh, that's gonna hurt more. That's okay.
Hmm. What are you sneak attacking?
I'm trying to read the rules.
Oh my
Crit.
fuck.
What were the crit rules we were using?
Sharpshooter, by the way, just so you're aware.
Right, I'm aware. We said that crits will add a full die on the crit. So
Oh, okay.
so
So
roll
roll
your
norm.
roll your normal damage and then we'll add 18 to it. 10 from the sharpshooter, 8 from the crit. Fucking fuck.
It's a bit better than the warlock. Those were totally out there before, right?
Shut the fuck up. No, they were actually, but I was debating about even using them because I'm like, oh man, that'd be too much. But nope, fuck you. uh, all right. Well, Sid fucking sniped the fucking boss wolf. All right, Boris.
So I hear all the shouting.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't have a lot of time to put gear on.
Nope.
I'm gonna pick up my bow and then head out.
Okay. Bow or hand crossbow?
Actual bow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go after the big wolf.
Okay.
Try to do sneak attack. Which I don't get. Never mind.
Well, I was gonna say how.
Nah, wrong way. Fuck.
You.
Just kidding, guys. I'm fine.
Sid, like, perfect shot. Pew! Boris comes out. I can do that too. Oh, drops his arrows on the
The
ground.
pants fall
Shit.
down.
See, he's got morning wood and it threw his balance off.
I was having the. Oh, fuck me.
We had dream pies.
You ate the dream pie, Nate.
Yes, I did.
Three of them.
Fucking 3 of them. Oh, shit.
What are the dream pie?
Okay. Well, we'll do it
I knew there were no good.
No, they're good. They has to be. They're dream pies.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Dream pie.
you were awake for. Oh, that means your bless goes away.
It's not concentration.
Isn't it? I thought it was.
I don't. It's not saying it is on this. I thought it was too, but it doesn't.
I think it is. Should be.
It should be. I was hoping.
Well, you fall back asleep because you realize you were
Okay.
having you're having like vivid, awesome,
Oh yeah,
amazing
it's concentration.
dreams. Like you're having like super amazing dreams,
Nice.
but you can't be woken up for 8 hours once you fall asleep. You're just
Nice.
out. Shit, forgot you had a dream pie. You're like, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so sleepy. All right. Um, big boy, big boy, his turn. Um, bah. He whiffs. All right. Lancelot continues to hide. Jeffy, your turn.
No.
No. 11 does not hit. Mm-hmm.
I just had such a good dream that I blessed everyone while I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm. 11 does not hit. Sorry.
Is that basically a wet dream?
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, so good.
Mm-hmm. You guys got my blessing from my wet dream all over you.
Oh, oh, dream pie. Oh. All right, Sid, your turn.
Yeah. So I don't have bless now. That makes it sharpshooter less attractive.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm just gonna try sharpshooter again. We're just gonna go for it.
Okay,
Like a -5.
just send it.
I'm scared.
Oh no.
Oh, gross. That's gross. I'm okay. I can go up here. I can board.
Oh, good.
All
Great.
right, Boris.
All right, I'm going to try with my pop out over here. Try at the bow again.
Okay. God damn it.
So
Nice.
we're going to use sneak
Yes.
attack on that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Of course you are. Fuck you. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, none of you are paladins. That makes it crit. Well,
Bearable. Whoa, wait, that's
let's stop, Boris. Your your damage is all wrong.
Is it?
because it's 1d6 plus 3
Plus sneak attack, which is
plus
doubled
1.
because it's a
No,
crit plus
because we're
6.
doing the max.
But sneak attack isn't max though.
Isn't it?
When I've ever played brutal criticals, I never max sneak attack because that's bullshit.
Okay, good.
I
'Cause
mean,
that is
it's
bullshit.
yeah, that's how I play. If you want to do it, I mean, I can add
No.
more dice.
I don't want to do it. Because that could get ridiculous. Like,
Yes.
oh, I'm a paladin, and look at me.
Yeah, whenever I did it with my group, it's only
Okay.
weapon
weapon
damage.
die.
It's
Okay.
maxed.
Well, I mean that still kills it. So is dead.
And I'm back behind Jeffy.
Okay. Sleepy time for Benedictus. Okay. Sorry.
No,
You-
that's fine.
I want to have Lancelot go over there and just lick his face.
No, 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 no. Lancelot is not. Lancelot stays in protection. He has like a sliver of health.
You hear from outside a faint a woo, a woo, and the wolves that were here run away. Woo, calling them home or whatever. Like
Can we just go close that door?
the door's busted open, like broken down now, because dire wolf. Irina and Istark come downstairs, and they're like, well, they both have swords that are dripping with blood on them. And they, are you okay? Are you okay? We were just fighting wolves that we're fighting wolves.
Ah, I didn't
Oh,
realize he was so attractive. I'm just looking at his token right now.
who? Boris?
It's, yeah, not
Oh,
Boris.
Istark.
Yeah, sir. It's Stark.
Jeffy.
Jiffy.
Not Jeffy.
Oh. Well, we've repelled the attack for tonight, but we need to stay vigilant.
That's it. Just one during the night. They don't just keep coming.
Well, hopefully.
Does
Well,
this happen often here? Do you get attacked by these waves of wolves? Like, is this a common thing?
wolves, rats, undead, zombies, skeletons, all sorts. Yes.
Yeah, you need better doors.
Like Mordor's.
More doors.
You
Out.
don't simply go through Mordor's.
Hate you. Okay. Yeah. So Isark says, "Hey, I'll keep watch for the rest of the night. If you guys want to, we can. You can stay in the parlor here with the coffin, or we can stay in the front room."
You could stay in my bed if you want to. That's an option. I'll protect you. You don't have to watch us.
Are you hitting on him? Is that nice?
I'm just saying, like, I can protect you if you want to sleep with me.
Nope. I need to protect my sister. Sorry.
I mean,
Tempting.
I can protect her too. I'm just not into your sibling at all. Just
Oh, but I'm into my sibling, if you know what I mean. Wait, no. No, nope. Yeah. So, yeah. Istark holds watch overnight. And the night passes uneventfully from here on out. You wake up in the morning and you will prepare to take the coffin to the church. And that's what we'll call it for tonight. Yep. Yep.
We didn't
Yep.
die.
So yeah, go ahead and take a long rest. Can have Lancelot take a long rest so that he gets his things. Where's the button?
It's a little tent. Looks kind of like a potion bottle.
Are we? So we're done for tonight?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's a good point.
Yep. Good night.